Hello, everyone. How are you today? I hope you are ready to do some crafting. I hope you are ready to be inspired to do some crafting. This is Denise, and today I am back with more Nestled in Spring by Decorate Your Life Project Shares. I'm continuing from last week. Again, Nestled in Spring, this adorable, cozy, vintage Easter collection designed by Sandi of Decorate Your Life. And I will leave all of the links for the collection and the social media. So please make sure you are following along. There is a Facebook group that there's some fun happening there. So if you would like to get in on the fun, come on over to the Decorate Your Life Facebook group and join us in on all of the festivities. So this is continuing from last week. I have this bento book box. That's what I call it. It's an embellishment book, or it can be a happy mail. It's just, a basic design that you can do whatever you want with it. And today I have finished up all of the matting. I figured out how I wanted to do the closure. So I found my stretchy gold cording, and I have added some dangles that kind of go with the elements in the collection, whether it be like the colors and vibe. I'm going to say vibe because this is a really fun, endearing, super sweet. I love this collection very much. And so again, and I've actually added the goodies, and this opens up like so. And I have filled this box up with some goodies here. Now, I thought it was a fun idea for an embellishment swap or happy mail, and beads usually loose, so I have bagged them up kind of by style and maybe even season. Got some buttons in here, and so that closes up like so. And then over here, I've added a pocket and the same box. And last week I said that I would make this box with you today because by itself, it's a pizza box style, and it's a really good size for adding some trinkets to, or storing some of your embellishments or some trims. It's a great size little box for gifting. And so here I have added some trims, and they're all in here nice and neat, just a little something something, and it closes up. And now this is a super sweet happy mail for a crafty friend, or you could put candies, you could put some other goodies, but just something really fun. And it went together really quick with the Nestled in Spring. I adore this collection, and look at that. Oh my gosh, isn't that sweet? Very warm and like a big old hug. So that's kind of what I thought. And so I'm going to make the box, share how to make that size box. And last week, I'm just to show you, I thought this was a D, but it's not an initial D, it is a bag. And I was sharing this gorgeous pen that Sandi has in her Etsy, and I thought it was a D. It is a bag. Isn't it bougie? I just think it's so chic and bougie. Love, love, love it. And so I'm also real quick, here again is the kite that I made, and I fussy cut the images. And so I'm going to share with you how I made the kite. And so today, what I'm going to do is make another one of the boxes, or a box with you. and it's a pizza style box. And so I'm going to make a box with you today. At least I think. I'm going to double check and make sure that I have my measurements proper here. I'm going to go check. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're going to make the box, and then we are going to start the kite, and we will start so that way next week you can come back, and I would love to see your kites and share them in the Facebook group, how you did yours. So I'm going to share with you the measurements on the kite. I tweaked it a little bit and made it a little more like a kite. And then next week we'll come back and I will share that kite with you and some other goodies, because I am not done crafting with this fabulous collection. Okay, so for the box for the bento book, you're going to get yourself a 12 by 6 inch piece of cardstock. This that I am working with is 110 pound cardstock. I did get it from Amazon. I like that it's not a white core, and I will try to find the link and see if it's still available in the Amazon shop, because it is a great medium besides the wonderful watercolor cardstock that Sandi herself works with, Decorate Your Life. And so this box is a pizza style box, and you've got 6 by 12. Yes, 6 by 12, and you're going to score at 3/4 of an inch. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it, because this is the side that I started with, and I do not want to confuse myself or you. Okay. And again, 6 by 12, and on the 12-inch side, we're going to start scoring at 3/4 of an inch, 1.5, 6, 6 3/4. And my suggestion, not my invention, turn it over and score at 3/4 of an inch on the other side. Now turn one time. This line is a mistake. Ignore it, please. Now turn to your 6-inch side, score at 3/4 of an inch, rotate to the other side, 3/4 of an inch. That's it. Now let's get our scissors. Okay, here's the box so far. Back here, I'm going to use one of Sandi's digital stamps and get a sentiment. Here has how the top, the sides all look. And then this opens up. And now I just need to cover the inside. Okay, so now you have the measurements on how to make your box. And next week I will have mine all done and share with you. But this is the same box that's in this embellishment book right here. So you can do a lot with it. There it is, same size. See? So you have your template for the kite. And I'm going to come back next week and we can work on our kites together. And I will share how I make them. Does that sound okay? Follow all of the design team members. I'm getting ahead of myself and too excited. They are wonderful. They are crafty. You will be super inspired. So first of all, follow Decorate Your Life, Sandi, all of her channels, links below, Jenny, Craft Creations, and then all of the design team members. Have a great day. I'm so glad to have you here, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.